Well, we've had several rounds of meeting between both the sides. It all started in February 13 this year when PM Modi was in Washington. There was a summit between both the leaders, PM Modi and Trump, and that is when the BTA talks started. What are BTA talks? Those are the bilateral trade agreement negotiations. The targets for these negotiations were announced during that crucial visit. Next up, we had the crucial visit in the first week of March, during which Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal was in Washington. This was one of the first visits of a trade negotiating team from the Indian side to the US side. During the same visit, the Commerce Minister met some of the top US trade officials, and that is how the BTA negotiations started. Moving on to the last week of March, US announced 25% auto tariffs. So this is a significant moment because it's sort of a tipping point as to how these negotiations, started to crumble under the weight of Trump tariffs. And during the first face-to-face talks of BTA talks were held in Delhi during the March 26 to 29 duration. This is also significant because this marked the first time that the BTA talks were held on the Indian territory. Come April 2nd, which Trump billed as quote-unquote Liberation Day, this is an inflection point as far as the trade deal is concerned. Trump announced 10% tariffs for all the countries. That included India, which resulted in country-specific tariffs on many nations, and 26% total tariffs for India. This marked a significant moment as far as US-India trade ties are concerned. Then comes the crucial visit of US Vice President J.D. Vance to India. He met PM Modi in Delhi, but during the visit, he signaled that there could be as much as 20 to 25% tariffs, and that is how it unfolded during the meeting. Moving on to the next segment, April 23rd to 25th is when there was second round of face-to-face talks between both the sides. This time the meeting was held in Washington. This was also aligned with the BTA that we have been talking about throughout. Then comes the May 22nd meet. Piyush Goyal led a delegation to Washington. So you can see there had been continuous meetings from both the sides. There had been positive signs from both the sides that the deal would be announced anytime. This was all falling in line with that. May 30th is when US announced doubling of steel aluminum tariffs to 50%. This marked another significant moment in the tariff war that US started on rest of the world. US announcing steel tariffs of 50%. Original tariff deadline was July 8. July 9 is when the deadline passed, and the extension was done till August 1. This was the first time Trump granted some kind of reprieve to its allies, to nations which were facing high tariffs. Then comes July 31st. Trump called India a dead economy. This is when it all started to, crumble. It all started to, bear its own pressure on both the side, because Trump going on to say that India is a dead economy, that was not taken obviously by the Indian side quite lightly, and India also responded. And August 6th is when Trump imposed additional 25% tariffs on Indian goods. This was punitive tariffs. Trump argued that India imports Russian oil, and that in turn promotes the Ukraine war, and hence these tariffs. These claims have been rebuffed, obviously. And then came the thaw. September 5th is when Trump suddenly makes a U-turn and says that Modi is a great PM, he's a great friend of his, and he seems to be taking a totally different line from his allies, from his top advisors. And PM Modi also reciprocated, saying that India fully reciprocates the sentiments of Donald Trump. This signaled the first moment that the tensions were turning into a thaw. And then we have the latest statement coming this morning from both the leaders. September 9th is when Donald Trump took to Truth Social and say that both the sides need to come together. PM Modi is the best friend, one of the best friends that Donald Trump has, and PM Modi has also reciprocated. So this is how it all unfolded in the last 1 year or so. We'll have the trade talks in the coming weeks. Back to you.